this landed. At a No King's Day protest here in Detroit, I was arrested and assaulted by multiple people. I went there to counter-protest and, of course, preach an anti-immigration message. I also stand as a veteran against these anti-American protesters who hate America and hate everything America stands for. I went there alone by myself, and I was met with tons of Antifa members wearing shirts and hats, proudly saying that they were Antifa to me, calling me and not calling me a house that should be shot. This is from white liberals, by the way.
Bro, you're lying. You're not about to sit here and rewrite what happened when so many people saw it in person and thousands more saw the video. Nobody called you.
There's a new meme on the scene, and that's of Andre Williams flipped up in the air on No King's Day. If you don't know who Andre Williams, this is a black brother that, you know, speaks so highly of these people. And he demonizes his own people, calls black women a B-word and all these other things, talks about how he wants to hold the black community accountable while using the same very supremacist talking points. And this man decided to go to a No King's rally, and he decided to, you know, let's say quite a lot of things that were very controversial to the day. And palm-colored people picked him up, and he ended up being arrested and thrown in jail. Came back out yesterday. Instead of coming out and, you know, still taking accountability of the statements that were coming out of his mouth that were really agitating and so contrary to what was happening on No King's Day, he still has a way of distributing the blame to black people and how they celebrated this. Now I'm wondering, how do you expect these people to serve you and help you when you say you hate them? You want them to speak so highly of you in times of need. And quite a lot of people are like, that was his N-word wake-up call. And I want us to look at some of this and the reactions of the people. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comment section. I can't help it. But I think we'll come back and talk about this more.
Where this landed. At a No King's Day protest here in Detroit, I was arrested and assaulted by multiple people. I went there to counter-protest and, of course, preach an anti-immigration message. I also stand as a veteran against these anti-American protesters who hate America and hate everything America stands for. I went there alone by myself, and I was met with tons of Antifa members wearing shirts and hats, proudly saying that they were Antifa to me, calling me and not calling me a house, calling me and saying I'm a race traitor that should be. And mind you, this is from white liberals, by the way. Of course, there's comments on all these videos lying and saying that I was attacking and beating on people. If that was true, I wouldn't be getting out on a Sunday. The organizers of the event were encouraging people from the crowd to go and attack and push me. People were trying to hit me. Of course, there's black people cheering that I got arrested. What kind of are we on right now? It seems like black people only support the police when it's against people that they disagree with. None of this is going to stop me from making content. In fact, I'm going to double down and go to protest and preach and express and use my First Amendment right, as I should and as I did on Saturday.
Funny how he actually said he does not believe in the freedom of speech.
Speak up.
Oh, you're lying. You're not about to sit here and rewrite what happened when so many people saw it in person and thousands more saw the video. Nobody called you. Nobody called you the N-word, and nobody said that they were Antifa. You were the one there trying to stir things up, trying to be a tough guy, and it backfired, resulted in you getting tossed like a rag doll. You created that mess, and now you're trying to play the victim. Why can't you take accountability? Isn't that exactly what you tell young black men and women to do? The moment you get exposed, you start doing the same thing you criticize others for. You went to jail for disorderly conduct because you were the one acting ghetto, ruthless, and violent. Now you're the one playing victim, like you didn't bring this mess on yourself.
I'm in paradise.
Nah, shut your up and talk about how you just got folded up at a No King's rally. That should be your next topic. Stay out the beauty stores, and let's get on here and talk about how you got folded up. I'm watching a video of them people putting you on your dick. Y'all keep playing these TikTok games and then trying to go out into the real world and try to go out and try to create content and stuff, man. All right, you keep playing with these people. They're going to put you on your neck every single time. That's what they're going to do to you. Stop playing, bruh. As you sitting on here talking about black people, I ain't seen not one white person reach out to help your dumb. Everybody watching your ass folded and they laughing at your dumps. That's what they doing. Everybody. So you can keep doing the pandering and come back and make another video or do whatever you want to do. You got folded. Every video, every comment is going to be you getting your folded. Yes, sir.
I'll take on your back, on your pause, and in jail for 400. We all saw the video, Clown, and in case other people didn't, it's the video before this one.
And no King's Day protest.
Let's be honest with ourselves now, Andre. That's not what really happened. What really happened is you learned that when you found, you find out. And when your coon and had to start frowning about people, they taught your dumb lesson. They handed you yours and sent your tap dancing self to jail. I have a question. How do you not get lockjaw with all that whiteness meat you got buried in your mouth? You went to a peaceful protest where people are trying to save whatever little resemblance of this country that's left, and here you are trying to be an agitator, and you're surprised that people handed you your... You weren't preaching trying to be an agent of chaos. You should thank your lucky God that the police showed up, because if it wasn't for that, yo, I'm a statistic.
Went there alone by myself.
Foreign to think. Where's your proof? In this day and age, you gotta show proof. You're saying that they were proudly doing all this? Where's the proof, Andre? First off, you are, even though they'd never accept you. Secondly, you are a coon. That's just straight up. Third, yes, you are a housing. Fourth, yes, you are a race traitor. But at the end of the day, I doubt it was white people calling you that, at least them anyway. And not that I would be surprised if that happened, but I truly doubt it. But ultimately, you are all of those names. But where's your proof that you have white people calling you this, bro? Where is it? Because you don't believe in racism like that, so where is it? I will agree with you. I don't believe you are beating on anybody because you are a whole ass. You are a straight up heap. I fully agree with you on that you were not hitting anybody because you are certified. But at the end of the day, though, I don't think you did any of that, but I do believe Yo is an agitator and instigator, and because of that, you were locked up for being a public nuisance, a public disturbance. That's what happened there. You went to a peaceful protest just to start some
humiliate me.
I, again, do not believe any of that happened because I still need to see the proof of that, Andre. But what I do believe to be true is Yo definitely humiliated because if I got folded like you got folded, I'd be embarrassed. I give you kudos for even being on here still making videos after Yo had your back. So I'm gonna need the proof, bro.
I didn't go into the formation.
So Andre Williams finally knows what it feels like to be black, huh? Yeah. If you ain't seen the video, man, I hope it ain't AI, but they done finally snatched up the black hater himself, Andre Williams, man. And what's funny is the same people that you pandered to had you by your neck, slinging you around like an old rag doll, boy. I bet you wish some black folks was there to help you then. I know you did, boy, don't lie. And it's being reported that they threw him in the shoe. They threw him in the shoe. He probably somewhere right now, man. I'm trying to tell you. Let this be a lesson to you, Andre. You're one of us. No matter if you like it or not, getting on the internet pandering to feelings of people that are racist will never get you nowhere, man. You turn on your people just to get slammed on your head by the other man. You get what I'm saying? Karma come at anybody. I guess he thought he was exempt. Y'all, let's throw some meat on the grill.
That's exactly what you get, Andre Williams. And it was some white tea people that did it to you. All that you was doing. All that talking about the black community this and the black community that. And yet you got thrown around like a piece of garbage by some white tea men. Boy, you can't even fight. Imagine saying all that crazy stuff and you can't even fight. This is a beautiful day. What you gonna say now when you come back? When you make your new video, right? What you gonna say? You gonna start talking about the white tea community then, or you gonna come back doing the same thing? Well, the reason the white tea people threw me around is because of black folks. He gonna find some way to try to spin this on us. Andre, the people you go so hard for didn't even care about you. This is a beautiful day. Every black man who talks like this gets their ninja wake-up call. Today was the day, buddy. I'm sorry, yesterday was the day. And now you are the talk of the town. Beautiful. Andre Williams, you just got out of jail. You didn't take no shower. You in the same clothes you went to go protest on. And come on, like, bro, you at least take a shower first. But anyway, you respond to the fact that you get manhandled by all them white tea people. Right? And now you saying that those white tea people, as they was putting their paws on you, that they were Antifa. Come on, bro. So they didn't tell nobody else that they was Antifa, but while you were getting the paws put on you, they was like, we're Antifa, this and we. Come on, bro. Like, stop lying, bro. You will do anything for the white tea man, bro. You said that they were calling you a house ninja. You are. Come on, bro. And no, nobody wants you to get pew-pewed, but I will tell you this. If you continue down this path of always saying something bad about black folks, if you do get taken out, nobody will care, just like a lot of people didn't care about, a certain, Mr. CK, Charlie Kirk, when he, got, what happened to him. Like, people weren't celebrating. They tried to say every person was out here just celebrating. That wasn't happening. But, they just didn't care, right? They just didn't care. And that's the type of impact that you can have on people when you keep talking trash about them and never say anything good. And then when something happens to you, people don't care, all right? So you might want to change your ways, but you're not, because in your video, you said that you're going to double down and go harder now. Against who? It wasn't BLK people that did something to you and smacked you up. It was the white tee folks. And now you try to make it a left versus right thing. Like, come on, man. Come on, Andre, dog. This was supposed to be your ninja wake-up call.
There are some days when I open up this app and I see something that just brings me so much joy. Like watching Andre Williams get his act up, man. Y'all don't understand, bro. Up until this video, I thought that this dude was either AI or like a CIA operative or something. No, as it turns out, he's just a vertically challenged, poorly dressed, regular black dude with the most fucked lineup we've ever seen on God's green earth and a mustache that looks like wings from Articuno from Pokemon. They whooped that 70s glasses off that mucker's face, bro. And then, from what it looks like, he got put in cuffs. I can't even do the laugh anymore. I don't think I've ever watched a video on repeat so many times on here.
I couldn't imagine getting my school and still having the audacity to be able to lie like Andre Williams does. Let's give him a round of applause for being able to lie while getting your... Because ain't nobody say they was Antifa while whoop. Let's just be real for a second. I think the funniest part of it all, you don't realize that you was arrested because you was black. If you was white, they would have just looked at it and been like, oh, that was just a scuffle. We're going to let him go. But because you're black and it seems like you do a little extra brightness and not seem as dark as you are, them cops arrested you, bro. They took you to jail and you didn't get out to the next day. Now you know what the black experience is. You ain't going to accept it because you at the end of the day. But yeah, bro, they arrested you because you was black. If you was white, I guarantee you would have went home that day.
What? And the police arrested you? Oh my gosh, it's almost like you were treated like something, but I can't quite put my skin color on it. Anyways, drop what y'all are doing in the comments tonight. Like, what are you guys doing right now as you come across this video? I'm about to crochet. I'm going to finish crocheting. I'm making a donut pillow. Although it kind of looks weird right now, but this is going to be a donut pillow, okay? It's just, I got to finish it. Anyways, Andre, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But at the same time, you were there peacefully, and that should not happen to anybody, especially you, Andre, especially you. You said you're going to be at some other protests. Which ones? I just want to know which ones, because, like, I just want to say, I don't know, maybe I'll run across you, and we can talk about the black women hair thing that you love to talk about. I don't know, I just want to talk to you about that. You know how you like to, anyways, bye.
Tell me this man did not go and make a response video just after getting out in the same clothes that he got rolled in. Talking about some, no, they had your legs up in the air as if you were a woman that was about to make it rain, if y'all know what I'm saying. They gave your Bambi legs, and considering your height, you might as well have been Bambi. No, man, it was Antifa. So the police that arrested you afterwards were also Antifa, right? Bro, the money that they giving this dude cannot be that good. Like, it can't be. Ain't no way. Like, ain't no way. They had your legs up in the air, bro, whole all exposed. There ain't no coming back from that. You are finished, little fella. Imagine trying to go and start shit with an army's worth of people when you can barely reach the cabinets in your own house. That's crazy. Although on the plus side, it's the first time I've seen him make a video that wasn't entirely about us.
Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go to bed, but let's talk about it. He's fresh out, he's free, back to the same foolishness. But I want to say something, and I want to know if y'all agree with me. Now, I was sitting here thinking, like, where's his caretaker? Where's his family? Where are his friends? In Nene's voice, where is your scooter? Well, listen to this. It's a lot of men on this app who pander to women and make money off of it because women are easy prey. There are men on this app who grift to women because women are easy prey. It is what it is. And I'm thinking that he's pandering and grifting to white tea people because he's able to make money off of it. Because there's no way on God's green earth that this man, Andre Williams, really feel how he feels. This is why I want to know, where are his parents? I need to talk to someone that grew up with him. Now, if I could talk to a childhood friend and they say he has always been like this, that is the only way I'm going to believe that that's really him. I feel like he has found his niche on how to get money from people, the same way brothers do on this app. And I kind of ain't mad at him if that's what he's doing. Now, if that is not what he's doing, I just need him, go fill your prescription, bro. But what do y'all think about Mr. Andre Williams? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit the follow button because this can't be real. Toodles and good night.
Hi, I'm D.L. Hopkins. You may know me as Uncle Dam on TikTok or your mom's special friend. Anywho, as a content creator, I often express some controversial views within the comfort of my home here. And I am aware that that may not transfer into the public space as effectively as I would like. I'm lying. People love me. On that note, do you remember this gentleman?
Now, I'm pissed. Now, people think the black voters are a monolith. We're not a monolith. In fact, black Republicans alone are an extremely diverse group of people.
Oopsie. I'm sorry, that got in there. I apologize. This is who I'm speaking of.
Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm pissed. We're not a monolith. We come in all different shapes and sizes. Yes, you do.
No, it happened again. Oh, my days. Anyway, that's funny. They're so closely related. I'm speaking of this gentleman, Mr. Williams here.
I hate being black. Being black is the worst ever be in America.
He's very opinionated.
Black people are the least talented people in America. We have no talent anymore.
Here's a couple of his bangers right here. This is the greatest hits. Why not? Let's go through it.
Being pro-black means you're white. Being pro-black today is not for the betterment of black people. Reparations is welfare. That is the most valid argument against reparations. What are the value systems or morals that black people have today? What defines us as a people beyond sports and entertainment? I can't stand, and because I have such a deep hatred of niggas, I'm taking my hatred to the streets.
Oh, anyway, Mr. Williams took this sideshow of his out into the streets. The No King's Day protesters were not having it. It didn't go the way that he expected. See, people love me. And he found out the hard way that they don't care for him at all. That was great. It's so satisfying, right? I simply wanted to convey this message to Mr. Williams. All tokens shall be spent. All right, y'all have a good day now.
I had to ask, what are you doing for today? That's what you guys do. Whenever it's none of your business, you're like, well, he got whooped. Well, we don't care. You be like, what are we eating tonight? You know, which color of nails are you all painting? Who is in for this? You guys really mastered the art of minding your own business and really not giving a damn. That's pretty interesting. But I'm gonna have to ask you guys, how are y'all doing? You know I appreciate all of you that support me on here. That is Brother Williams. Brother Williams thought the TikTok ring lights, the kind of confidence he has when he's seated there, he can still take that to the streets. And on a day when Americans are really, really upset with the fact that their constitution is being violated, their democracy is being burnt to the ground slowly by slowly. This government keeps putting fuel on it each day, and he thinks it is okay for him to go out there and protest. Of all people, by the way, we did not see it. It's so embarrassing. We didn't even see any palm-colored people, countering the No King's Day protests. But we saw him. So he became a national embarrassment on that very day. And he made up a lot of lies of how these people were coming to him and they were telling him they are proudly Antifa. Nobody told him that. We still see that he's actually using the same talking points of Republicans. But I'm wondering how many Republicans gave a damn about him being arrested and who came and saved him. Charlie Kirk might get a medal, a martyr's medal, but you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. I see a lot of people pretty excited that this happened to him. I don't even think anybody should be excited. I personally feel like the best thing to do is to ignore such people until when they get their, wake up call one day, because trust me, it is always just a second of breaths away. And too bad that a lot of them are really so lost that they can't realize that even when this is happening, they need to wake up, but they really, really don't wake up. But that's because they are led by the people that are sleepy or that are blind. When a blind person leads a blind person, there's no way you think you guys are gonna get anywhere. Now he flips and brings this turns this around, and he talks about how he guesses that black people get excited when the police attacks the people that they are against. So I'm like, what did you expect? These are the people that you said you have black fatigue to. You said if you had a chance and a choice to choose, you'd rather be white. So, proud of yourself, and now you need these same people to come and speak against this. How many black people did you see at the protests? And mind you, I'm not even trying to say that black people were not there. Actually, quite a number of black people showed up on those protests, but in the crowd that we looked at, I think it is only one black woman that came and stood in between in between him and some of the people that were trying to really kick him so bad, and he doesn't even notice and recognize that and even say thank you to that lady, because black women will always be black women. And I appreciate you guys for that, by the way. I do appreciate you for that even in moments when you are supposed to lose your empathy, your love, you still show up and you be like, this is my baby. That's the kind of black woman that I know. I am not even against people that kind of want to hold the black community accountable, but hold your community accountable in love, not by demonizing them and shaming them. That's not how, change and good results are achieved. You might have kids in your set of kids, and this one kid really, really gives you a headache. The best way to discipline them and teach them accountability and teach them to be better human beings is not to always be like, yeah, see you this, you call them names and all of that. That's not how you do it. And probably people like him need to be told. Probably he did not grow up in a proper family, because if you are to hold someone accountable, that's not how you do it. And I think I see it a lot with so many people that pretend to hold the black community accountable. They end up using the same very talking points of white supremacists. If you call these people your family, then you need to have some better techniques to hold them accountable than demonizing them and literally making you look like now you are the crazy one. Also manifested that it is him who does not know the right place, the right time, and the right thing to do at that particular time. And yeah, that happened to him. Hopefully one day he wakes up and be like, you know what, actually I need to reevaluate the kind of talking points and the things that I spew out and put out there in the world, because otherwise those very things might put you in trouble. Your own words can come back hunting you. And the last thing that I want to talk about is, even if you think you have a platform on TikTok, don't think that this kind of fame that you have on the internet is going to be reciprocated, or that's how the world views you. Mind you, probably the people that arrested him, none of them even knew anything about him. Yeah, palm color people don't know you. Even if you defend them, they don't know you. People have a tendency of thinking simply because they have a platform and an audience on social media that equates to what normal life is like. I am a nobody. When I walk over here, nobody knows me. And it gives me a greater joy, because I am not the type that wants to be noticed. I promise you, in real life, I'm not the type that likes the clout and all. I'm not that, right? So it makes me so happy. And I think for me, having that reality that the audience that I have on my social medias really does not equate to people knowing me, that helps me to even stay humble. There's nothing that is better than being humble. For the people that do social media like him, need to know that social media does not, equate to social publicity out there in the real world. That is not how it works. Even if he was wiped out, nobody will ever literally be moved, not even Trump, not even the people that be in his comment section saying, oh, talk about it, brother. There we go, we have one smart black man. And people think that's a compliment. That is not a compliment. You need to know that that is literally bundling all black people into the same box and calling them stupid, which is really not true at all. Not true at all. You have those people that are work in progress. You have those that are probably not even a work in progress. They are so far gone, but you can't save everybody anyway, yeah? Because even in other communities, there are people like that as well. So people need to, anywho, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Love you loads and stay safe out there. May God watch over you and protect you. Yes, please stay safe.